What is going on, YouTube? This is my 2-week update. I just want to break it down for y'all and tell you exactly how I've been feeling. I'm going to be as transparent as possible, tell y'all the ups, tell y'all the downs, and yeah. But overall, like I said, today was exactly 2 weeks, and I had to get my staples taken out. And so that was definitely freeing, and I got a video of that right here. Now check that out. You know, they're taken out one by one. It really isn't that bad. It feels like a little sting, but it's nothing compared to the pain that I felt before. So that was freeing. So now that I can sit in the car, I don't have to feel like any staples are going to grab on anything. So it's definitely been extremely helpful. But as far as how I've been feeling, that's what I'm about to tell y'all right now. So for my second week, I have been feeling good. I know a lot of people have different experiences, and some are hurting. They're still taking a bunch of opioids and painkillers and all of these things. But for me, I'm not taking any pain medicine, and I'm praising the Lord for that. The last time I took pain medicine was probably about a week and a half ago. So do I get little tugs? Do I feel tight sometimes? Do I get a little bit of sciatic pain on my right leg? Yes, I do. If I push too much, if I walk too much, I do get tired really easily. So that's the downfall. But that's normal. You know, if you're going to be doing too much, you're going to feel it, especially only being 2 weeks in. I would say another thing as well, too, is log rolling has still been a struggle for me. Even with the staples being out today, I tried laying down. It's still a struggle for me to get that right and to have proper form getting up, because you don't want to pull too much. This morning, though, I did feel very tight in my lower back, and the weather has changed here. I live in Houston, Texas. My doctor, by the way, is Dr. Jeremy Wang out of Webster. He's one of the best in the country. I highly recommend him as a neurosurgeon. If you're watching this, they did the surgery at the Houston Physicians Hospital. Highly recommend that hospital. They treated me like a king. It was a great experience. I know other people have bad experiences, but I had a great experience. So I praise the Lord for that. But as far as the tension in my back, I woke up to 39 degrees this morning. So I definitely felt that tension. And I know when it's cold outside, you feel very tight. So waking up this morning wasn't the best, but once you're up and you're moving, getting that blood flowing, all that stiffness goes away. So I guess I can say just stiffness is another thing that I feel at times. But I'll say this as well, too. I have been getting stronger day after day. I see little progress here and there, the little tidbits. Either it'll be moving a little bit faster or going up the stairs a little bit more quicker. And that's one of the exercises that I do. I have a video of me going up and down the stairs. At first, when I went up and down the stairs, I went really slow, but now I'm getting a little bit faster. Walking around the apartment complex, and I'm not getting as tired anymore. So definitely, little by little, I'm seeing progress, but it's only been 2 weeks, and I know this is a slow process. There might be ups, there might be downs, and I got to expect that. But as of right now, the only thing I feel at the moment on my second week is a little bit of sciatic pain on my right leg if I push too much. I don't feel anything on my left leg. Or if you try to move a certain way and you end up, twisting, and you get a little sharp pain in your lower back, but that's it. But overall, things are looking great, okay? And that's my experience. Everybody has different experiences, like I said. And I'm grateful to the Lord that I'm not in a state of extreme pain or still taking painkillers and all of that. But to each his own. If you're in physical pain, extreme pain, do what you got to do and take what you got to take. But I wasn't trying to get to a point of being addicted to painkillers. So if I felt like I could tolerate the pain, I'm not taking anything. But everybody's different. So at the moment right now, I'm doing good. I do recommend a boppy pillow for your back to support your lower part of your lumbar. And there's a picture right here. It's like a pillow that you can separate. It's for the babies who when they do tummy time, right? But it's really good for your back, so you won't have to rub on your stitches, and it'll still support your back. I highly recommend those. It also depends on your body type as well, too. So for me, I'm only 5'6". I weigh 144 pounds, so I'm very light on my feet. So for me to get up in the morning, it's not as hard as somebody who's 280 pounds, who's 6'4", or whatever the case may be. It's going to be harder on your back, and especially log rolling and all of that. So obviously my experience is going to be different. But But yeah, I mean, another thing as well too is diet. Make sure your diet is clean as possible. That definitely will be a great tool for your recovery to get better faster, because if you're eating high protein, no sugars, which is highly inflammatory, and you're drinking the right mineral waters and turmeric tea, all of these things that could help you in your recovery and your inflammation, it's going to make things a lot better. And that's what I've been doing. Not perfectly. I still eat sugar and stuff like that, but not perfectly. But my diet is not a horrible diet. So that's been helpful as well too. Another note as well too, make sure that you're pooping right. Make sure the digestive system's working well. If you're going 6-7 days without it pooping, I mean, you need to go back to the hospital and get that fixed, or take some digestive enzymes, or take a lot of laxatives. Make sure that you're pooping right. For me, after the 5th day, I started going to the restroom. Everything started working normally down there. So make sure you get that fixed as well too, because you do not want to be constipated and be in extreme pain and having to push and having that decision, because it did hurt me when I did have to go to the restroom for the first time. It was painful. It wasn't excruciating, but it was very, very. It was a lot of discomfort. It didn't feel good. What else could I say for my 2nd week? I would say another thing as well too is, for me, the downfall is my mental state. That's one thing I got to work on. Knowing that I can't be as active as I used to be. The inactivity has been such a burdensome for me. Knowing that I feel like I'm just a burden for people. Like, you got to hold the door for me, or he's going a lot slower. We got to wait on him. We got to help him. He needs help to get up. It's just all of that stuff. For me, it's a humbling experience for me. It takes all that pride away and just humbles me to be dependent on others rather than just depend on myself, and obviously dependent upon God. So it's definitely been exposing me more and more. Another thing as well too, I'm not the best person to be around if I'm in a lot of pain. I've noticed that too. So this was my first surgery. I've never had surgery in my life. So being a spinal fusion surgery, the L5-S1, this was a big surgery. So I didn't know what I was going to expect, but things are going great so far. I'm praising the Lord for that. But the biggest thing for me, it has been my legs. Because of the sciatic pain before the surgery, it literally took a whole toll of my legs. It made my legs so weak that it took away all my muscle from my legs. If I was to show you my legs look like sticks. I used to have decent legs. I was a runner. I jumped. I did a lot of jumping, jump roping, a lot of leg weightlifting and all of that stuff. So my legs always have been strong, and the sciatic pain took all of my muscle, that fiber, all of it away. So it has been difficult to be able to not walk, or to walk without the walker, and it feels like I am learning how to walk all over again. So I have to build that muscle all over again. So it's frustrating. It absolutely is frustrating at times. But I know that I'm on this side of recovery, and I know things are going to get better and better, and I'm going to get stronger and stronger. But it's part of it. It's part of the ride. But I would rather be on this side of the recovery than the other side, because the other side was excruciating, torturous pain. Nerve pain sucks. It's debilitating. It is pass out pain. It makes you just want to go crazy. It's horrific. I never, ever, ever want to go through this pain ever again. So I'm glad I got the spinal fusion surgery. A lot of people have, hell stories about it. They say, oh, this was the worst thing that I ever did. I regret it. It made it worse. It made everything worse for me. And, everybody has different experiences. And I feel like the spinal fusion surgery was a blessing in my part at the moment. I know there's going to be ups, there's going to be downs. There's going to be times that I feel defeated, all of these things. But right now I'm able to stand up. I don't have no sciatic pain. I'm not screaming in pain. So I'd rather be on this side of recovery than the other side. I am, though, ready to recover. And for me, the biggest thing is patience as well, too. Patience, knowing that it's 24-hour days, and every single day is a day that you're going to recover. I'm only on the 2nd week. Like I said, I don't know what 3 months is going to look like. I don't know what 8 months is going to look like, but I can't wait to see that day. I have 3 kids. I got a 5-year-old, I got a 3-year-old, and I got a 3-month-old, and I got a beautiful wife. They're dependent upon me to provide for them. Obviously, we're dependent upon God first and foremost because he's the one that provides all our needs and we trust in him. But as of now, I'm getting paid with short-term disability. I don't know what 3 months is going to look like. So it's difficult mentally. It can be overwhelming as a father of 3. So I know a lot of y'all watching this understand that. By the way, these are my x-rays. This is what it looks like. Check them out. Overall, it's a good recovery so far. I appreciate y'all's time. Y'all make sure to like and subscribe on my channel if you want to see weekly or monthly updates on my recovery. My recovery is on the L5-S1 laminectomy lumbar spinal fusion surgery. And like I said, I'll be doing weekly or monthly updates, Lord willing. Make sure you like and subscribe. God bless. Until next time.